Location of checklists. Location. Why I say location checklist. So shopping centers, convenience stores, culture, recreation. Right. Okay. So I like this because you want to pick an area, right, where obviously it's accessible to all of these things. Like you want to pick, you want to peep out the whole scene, right? You're not just going to a market straight up buying an apartment building. Like, all right, this is it. Let's go. Cool. No, like you want to make sure what's around it. What's how easily is it accessible to the freeways, to the interstates, to the highways, to schools, to what is the are there churches around there? Are there police stations? And I mean, you just kind of want to check on all these different um, aspects of the area to make sure you got something to fall on. Like if you find something and it's like in a rural area, then it's that area may be hard to rent, or it may be hard to do a lot of things. So you want to be kind of close to all the action per se. I'll just leave it at that. So this is what I at least get out of it. You want to make sure because you want to. I like the rents increases or increasing or stable. Residential construction is limited. Tight rental market with low vacancy rates. Pleasant political climate for conversions. Yeah, man. So you definitely want to consider all that. Um, so I think we hit on everything, all those slides that I. Okay, so that's everything, yo. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was the I had a deal sent to me on another video. I was so long winded. I got to work on this, guys. I promise I will. But I was working on a deal, and it was a stinky deal, but it was still fun to go through the whole process. I wonder if I can play it just a little. It was evaluating the 100 door. Yeah. So it was a deal out in Brownsville, Texas, um, which is like smack on a border. Like you walk to Mexico down there from there. um, Real south, like South Texas all day. Um, I don't think y'all can hear it. Let me see if I can do this. Guy WJ. So, okay, man. Looks like I am tasked with. So I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Hopefully, y'all can still hear me. But uh, yeah. So I had a lot of like funny jokes in here about different stuff. But hold on, let me make sure. Hopefully, y'all can hear me because I'm switching this volume. I might be messing it up. But anyway, so I'm about to end this video anyway. But it was 100 doors. It was the rents were pretty low. They said that the here, yeah, this screen here, this was what I had to work with. Take a quick shot of that. It tells you about the number of units. It doesn't tell me the unit mix, but I think the building one had 1 units, building two had two, three, four, and four bedrooms. So the rents and the description that also kind of threw me off, but I still underwrote it based on the rents being 550 or 475 a door for 48 units and so on and so forth. I went aggressive on expenses and conservative on income. What does that mean? So you want to always overshoot, like I do. I don't care where I'm at. I mean, I always do minimum 50% expense ratio, flat out. I don't care where I'm at. That's the minimum. Now there are some places in the country that warrants for I don't know 53%. I think one of the Carolinas, but I think on average in Texas, I want to say it's 35 to 40%. But hey, if it works at 50%, we know we're golden. We know we're Gucci. So uh, no, we not Gucci. Anyway, so yeah, so checked out some property down the street uh, that were built new. Um, ran it through the mortgage calculator, the debt. So I had to figure out the cap rate. I had to figure out the cash on cash, ugh, which was trash on trash, and I had to figure out the DSCR, the DCSR or DSCR, the debt service coverage ratio. So you know we want a 1.4 plus debt service coverage ratio. And what that means is 1.4, right? That's for every dollar I spend, $1.40 is coming back in. All right. So that's what we want. But man, we had a point 0.7 debt service coverage ratio, meaning for every dollar that went out, 70 cents came back in. So I'm losing 30 cents on a dollar every time. So I mean, it was just really interesting to see the numbers and then compare them to our minimums, like having a good basis, and coming in, it keeps the emotion in check. It just, you logic with it. You just put numbers into plugging into a calculator and just going. And that's how you evaluate hundreds of doors. So I got a goal to try to evaluate 100 doors, 100 properties, excuse me, 100 deals uh, by July 31st, 2022. Okay. And it's going to get done. I'm going to beat the deadline. Y'all see it. I'm going to make a separate whole video of me holding myself accountable with y'all, man. Y'all got to keep me in check. So anyway, that's it. I got more. I could talk my damn face off right now, but I'm not going to get into more of the weeds. We're going to wrap up week 2, heading into week 3. Let's have a great, prosperous week, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy Dub J signing off. Peace.